Welcome to the year 1987, fellow viator. At the end of that year, a series by the name Final Fantasy was born. A series well known by nearly all of us. Here's where it all started, so completely different from what it became. We will experience this game in its original Famicom version, translated via patch file and run on a Retron 5 console. We start with the creation of our 4 light warriors and the rough part of coming up with a name for them. I don't remember anything from my first playthrough, roughly 10 years ago, but I tend to like mages, so we will have 2 of them in our group. Even if that means a bit slower progression with standard mobs, thanks to MP shortages. Unlike another December release we just finished, this game offers no big introduction. We spawn right here, with this large castle in front of us, and how beautiful it looks. The obvious road leads us right in front of this world's king. He's already waiting for us, as according to Lucan's prophecy, we will come forth to rescue his kidnapped daughter, Princess Sarah, from the evil Garland. If you saw my other videos, this will sound very similar to you. Dragon Quest. But let's see if we can get a bit more information on the matter by investigating the castle. According to the stuff, Garland once was a good knight, but then an unknown event changed him, long ago. Rumors report that he took Princess Sarah to the Chaos Shrine in the north, so I guess we know where we need to go? As every good castle should, this one has 2 treasure rooms with sparkly stuff in it, but they are locked away from us with a mystical key. Dang it. Story goes that the key was given to an elf king 400 years ago. The elf king is supposed to keep it till the day of the arrival of our 4 light warriors. The city around this enormous castle is called Cornelia, the City of Dreams. We come in touch with a legend regarding the sage Lucan, leaving this city in ancient times, traveling towards the crescent moon. If that does not sound like a fairy tale, then what would? To us, Cornelia offers the first option of buying equipment. The base gear is thankfully fairly cheap and saves us enough money to spend it on a spell or 2. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently that's a thing here. We have to pay for the knowledge of spellcasting. Furthermore, the system limits our mages with 3 spells for each spell level, though there are 4 available per such level, so we will have to sacrifice one. With our current fund, we will run with a fire and a cure spell, 1 for each of our casters. As there is not much choice of where to go, let's follow the landmass. Exploring the surroundings of the castle will throw us into the first fights. Let me tell you, fighting is a bit tiring here for being this tardily, but at least we get 4 cute animated sprites. Up to 9 enemy sprites in one screen, plus a little hint of a background scene. As I did not experience this time area firsthand, I cannot estimate how much performance this took from the original Famicom, but judging based on all this loading, It appears to be quite heavy on the machine. By the way, dying results in a game over screen and the loss of all unsaved progress, including all gathered XP. Dragon Quest was really soft on us in this regard. By testing the system a little, our 4 heroes will gain their first level. And oh boy, this is a little nightmare. The progress just takes so long, especially if all 4 level at once. Leveling, though, makes them strong enough to endure a few battles in a row without the need to recover. Thanks to this, they can reach this ruin in the north. The way leads us straight into a chamber with lots of statues, beds, and a princess? Oh, this is Garland, the one we went out for. Are we really about to fight him in the here and now? That's unexpected. Are we supposed to win this? We're dealing regular damage on him at least. Garland's hit misses us, and we win with a lucky critical hit from Dan, our fighter. Princess Sarah thanks us for rescuing her, and we are returned to the castle. Wait, what? Really? Here we get a loot from Princess Sarah, an item which is passed down from generation to generation among the princesses. Garland stole it from her, but now it is ours. The king honors us with praise, but of course no credits roll for beating the evil Garland. Instead, the king induces the build of a bridge in the north. Our new mission seems to be to bring the crystals across the land to their former glory. If we now speak to the people living in this castle again, we get new responses. That's new. Most simply thank us for the rescue of the princess, including her mother and sister. But we also get an information regarding the loot we got from Princess Sarah. It conceals the power of shattering the gateway of evil, even though I not really know what to do with this info. Since we got different responses here, let's return to the City of Dreams and re-speak to the people there. There is an old lady here, speaking of a witch by the name Matoya in the north. And this citizen speaks of another location in the Far East, a harbor city named Pravoka. Do you see this? This must be the bridge the king constructed for us. Stepping onto it triggers a surprise. The intro of the game starts rolling. Our heroes seem as stumbling as we are, not knowing of what is to become, ordered to bring back the light of the crystals and pushing evil away as our main quest. Exploring north through a thick forest and around the arms of a river is a cave located. An amazing thing awaits us in here. An enchanted mob sweeping through the hallway. The witch controlling this one and a bunch of others is missing a crystal eye, enabling her to see. Someone stole it from her, but who might steal such a thing? Since there isn't a thing we can do for her now, we say goodbye to the dancing mobs and leave towards the east. Exploring north through a thick forest and around the arms of a river is a cave located. An amazing thing awaits us in here. An enchanted mob sweeping through the hallway. The witch controlling this one and a bunch of others is missing a crystal eye, enabling her to see. Someone stole it from her, but who might steal such a thing? Since there isn't a thing we can do for her now, we say goodbye to the dancing mobs and leave towards the east. The way east appears long and dangerous. New enemies appear. Some of them even inflict poison onto the group. The effect causes damage per turn, which is not that high, but it also remains even when the battle is over, dealing damage on each step made. It's nasty, and only can be cured via purchase of an antidote. But with a bunch of these and some potions, we are able to set foot into the port town Provoca. I think it's amazing how different this place feels from Cornelia, the city of dreams. But strange, ain't it? There are so few people on the streets. Speaking to the first reveals why. I straight run into a pirate crew, led by this beaky guy. There are 9 of them. A bit unfair, don't you agree? But it appears they are more for show than a real threat, as my little healer here knocks one of them out in just this one turn. The rest of them falls as simple as the first, defeating them one after another till all 9 are beaten and we find this great pirate Beaker regretting his actions and gifting us, as atonement, with a ship. Ships seem to have been a popular gift in these times. In Phantasy Star we needed to work for them, but on the NES we continue to get them gifted. With the pirates' pacification, the other town members dare to step outside of their houses again. Among them is a woman speaking of elves living across the sea, with a prince which is asleep for many years by now. Wasn't there a story of an elf king guarding the mystical key, which keeps us from entering the treasure room at the castle, it might pay off to go and find this prince. From the old man on the west wing of this poor town, who definitely isn't naked, we learn of another village, Melmont. Melmont lies in the west and suffers currently a big crisis. Their earth is rotting and monsters wander through the streets at night, attacking people. As light warriors, we should definitely do something about it once we get there. Leaving Provoker, we find our brand new, well, for us at least, pirate ship. But as this is the end of our first part, we gotta wait to hop onto it till next time. Did you expect us to have a ship in just one part? I certainly did not. Things have been moving very slick for us this far. We rescued a princess, got a bridge built just for us, and finally got gifted with this wonderful ship. Let's use it next time and see what lies beyond the ocean. Until then, bye!